Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vinda. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So today is Saturday. It is 14th of February. It is Govinda Masa or Palguna Masa, Krishna Paksham, and Dwadasi Tithi. So today, Dwadasi Parana time, breaking the fast between 7:16 and 10:34. Okay, that is devotees who is fasting. They can break the fasting. Okay, 7:16. And then there is another event, that is disappearance day of Sri Ishwara Puri, who is the spiritual master of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is coming in our Guru Parampara. So we shall read a few lines about Ishwara Puri from special Vaishnavis. Okay, so the disappearance day of Sri Ishwara Puri, whom Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very blissfully accepted as his spiritual master. From the Chaitanya Charitamrita Leela, 9th chapter, 11th shloka. The seed of devotional service next fructified in the form of Sri Ishwara Puri, and then the gardener himself, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, became the main trunk of the tree of devotional service. In the purport, Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur writes in his Anubhashya, Sri Ishwara Puri was a resident of Kumarahatta, where there is now a railroad station now known as Kamarhatta. Nearby there is a station named Hali Sahara, which belongs to the Eastern Railway. This railway runs from the eastern section of Calcutta. So Ishwara Puri appeared in a Brahmana family and was the most beloved disciple of Srila Madhavendra Puri. In the last portion of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is stated, Ishwara Puri Gosani Kare Sri Pada Sevana Swahaste Karena Mala Mutradi Majjana. निरंतर कृष्ण नाम कराय स्मरण कृष्ण नाम कृष्ण लीला सुनाय अनुक्षण तुष्टहनापुरी तारे कैल आलिंगन वरधिला कृष्णे तोमार हवक प्रेम धान से हैति ईश्वरपुरी प्रेमेर सागर. At the last stage of his life, Sri Madhavendra Puri became an invalid and was completely unable to move. And Ishwara Puri so completely engaged himself in his service that he personally cleaned up his stool and urine, always chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and reminding Sri Madhavendra Puri about the pastimes of Lord Krishna in the last stage of his life. Ishwara Puri gave the best service among his disciples. Thus, Madhavendra Puri, being very pleased with him, blessed him, saying, My dear boy, I can only pray to Krishna that he will be pleased with you. Thus, Ishwara Puri, by the grace of his spiritual master, Sri Madhavendra Puri, became a great devotee in the ocean of love of Godhead. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti states in his Gurvastaka prayer, Yasya prasadat bhagat prasado, Yasya prasadat nagati kutopi. By the mercy of the spiritual master, one is blessed by the mercy of Krishna. Without the grace of the spiritual master, one cannot make any advancement. So it is by the mercy of spiritual master that one becomes perfect, as vividly exemplified here. A Vaishnava is always protected by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But if he appears to be an invalid, this gives a chance to his disciples to serve him. Ishwari Puri pleased his spiritual master by service, and by the blessings of his spiritual master, he became such a great personality that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted him as his spiritual master. Srila Ishwari Puri was the spiritual master of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but before initiating Lord Chaitanya, he went to Navadvipa and lived for a few months in the house of Gopinath Acharya. At that time, Lord Chaitanya became acquainted with him, and it is understood that he served Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by reciting his book Krishna Leela. So this is explained in Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata Adi Kanda Chapter 11. to teach others by example how to be a faithful disciple of one's spiritual master, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, visited the birthplace of Ishwara Puri at Kumarhatta and collected some earth from his birth site. This he kept very carefully and he used to eat a small portion of it daily. This is stated in the Chaitanya Bhagavata Kanda Chapter 17. It has now become customary for devotees following the example of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to go there and collect some earth from that place. So that is from Shishwarapuri, and also in the lineage, the more recent Acharya representatives from our disciplic succession, the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, starting from Madhavendra Puri, number 20, and 21 is Ishwarapuri, and also Nityananda Advaita, Nityananda Prabhu Advaita. So those three personalities are disciples of Madhavendra Puri. And then number 22, Lord Chaitanya. Number 23, Rupa Goswami, Swarupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami. Number 24, Raghunath Das Goswami, Jiva Goswami. 25, Krishnadas Goswami. 26, Narottama Dasa Thakura. 27, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura. 28, Baladeva Vidyabhushana and Jagannath Dasa Babaji. 29th, Bhakti Vinod Thakura. Number 30, Gauri Kishore Das Babaji. 31, Bhaktivedanta Saraswati. Number 32, Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, that is about Ishwari Puri. There is further information as well. I shall share it in the WhatsApp group later on. Okay, that is from the events perspective. So for today, so we shall move into our daily Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, so Maitreya Muni speaking to Vidura about the time factors, how it is calculated, starting from the Paramanu. Paramanu is the indivisible material element. Indivisible material element. And combination of the Paramanus, there are so many objects it would manifest. So the inclusive of this entire cosmic manifestation, the physical manifestation. Okay, so this is all about starting from the Paraman. And also time is calculated, the time duration to combine the couple of Paramanus, they become so like two Paramanus come into one anu, three anu, so like a plus anu like that. The time is calculated to combine the Paramanus. And then in such a way, the Lord is controlling this entire cosmic manifestation by that. And then that is evam kalopi anumitah saukshme staulye cha sattama samsana bhukya bhagavan abhyakto vyakta bhuk vibhuhu abhyakto vyakta bhuk vibhuhu. So that is how one is calculating this whenever time taken for combine the paramanus, that is how it is going to be calculated. So in such a way, Lord controls all this combination of the paramanus. And then Maitri Muni spoke about what are the calculations at the time. There are two kinds of time factor. One is the very minute, it is atomic time, and another one is the great time. Atomic time is the in order to this it is called also Paramanutam. Sakalah Paramanurvai Yo Bhunte Paramanutam. Sato Avishesha Bhugyestu Sakalaha Paramo Mahan. Okay, likewise, the time it takes to cross the Paramanu, it is called atomic time. The time it takes to the entire cosmic manifestation to move or to cross over this entire cosmic event, that is called the great time. So this is atomic time is measured according to its covering a particular atomic space. Okay, that is atomic time. And the great time is the time which covers the unmanifest aggregate of atoms is called the great time. This is it inclusive of all material things, this entire physical cosmic manifestation. The time it takes to cross is called great time, or it is paramo kalaha paramo mahan. So this is the two different kinds of times, minute and the biggest one. So after saying that, today further Maitreya Muni describing about the combination of how this combination of Paramanus takes place. It is the calculations. Okay, so maybe it is kind of teaching mathematics like that. Maitreya Muni is saying here. So two Paramanus, one Anu, three Anus called one Trasarenu, and these Trasarenu can be seen in the whenever they are floating in the air, and when the sunrays falling through the window, then we can perceive them with our physical eyes. So these are called Trasarenu. Okay, and then such kind of Trasrenus or three of such Trasrenus are called Truti, and 100 Trutis are called Veda, and three Vedas are called Lava. Okay, likewise, he is giving some calculations about the time factors. Here, the time takes to combine Paramanus, it is calculated, that is the time. Okay, so we are in the Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, chapter 11, and verse number 5 and 6. अनुद्भौ परमाणु स्यात् त्रसरेणुः त्रयः स्मृतः जलार्करश्मि अवगतः कम् एव अनुपतन्नघात्. अनुद्भौ परमाणु स्यात्. So dvau is the two paramanus. Dvau paramanuhu. Whenever two paramanus they're combined, it is called anurdhau paramanu syat. Trasarenuhu trayasmritaha. Trasarenuhu. Trasarenuhu is called Trayah Smritaha, and Trayah Smritaha, it is three of these anus. So it is referring to anu. Trayah Smritaha, Trasarenuhu, Trayah Smritaha. Such three anus called one Trasarenu. So first level is anu, second level is first level is Paramanu, second level is anu, third level is Paramanu. Trasarenu. And then this Trasarenus Jalarka Rasmi Avagataha. Jalarka is the of sunshine through the holes of Windows screen. This is called Jalarka. Rasmi by the rays. Avagataha, and it can be understood, it can be known. Kamgeva Anupatannagat. Whenever this Trasarenus is floating towards the sky, there goes upwards, going upwards. So we would see whenever just moving some of our hands in that sun rays are falling through the window. If we move our hand like this thrust rays, they will just go and flow and move a lot very rapidly. It is so beautiful. When we were children, we used to see this kind of playing with this thing and try to catch this thrust rays as well. But we didn't know at that time. But here we see all of them in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So this is Anudbhav Paramanu Trasrenuhu Trayasmritaha Jalarka Rasmi Avagataha Kameva Anupatannagat. It's a translation for this shloka. The division of gross time is calculated as follows. Two atoms make one double atom, and three double atoms make one hexatom. This hexatom is visible in the sunshine which enters through the holes of a window screen. One can clearly see that the hexagon goes up towards the sky. Okay, this is about first level, and then further there is a small purport, which is only one line. Can anyone read this one line of purport?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. May I read, Prabhu?
Please.
The atom is described as an invisible particle, but when six such atoms combine together, they are called a transcendental, and this is visible in the sunshine pouring through the holes of a window screen. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Yeah. Thank you, Mataji. So atom is invisible, whereas Trasarenu can be visible properly when the sunshine pouring through the holes of window screen. There we can see it. Okay, this is Trasarenu. Okay, we shall move on to the next shloka. And here in the next shloka, he is speaking about the Truti and Vedha and Lava, three more elements. Truti and Vedha and then Lava. So they are formed. So when three of those Trasrenus, so three of Trasrenus, it is called one Truti. That means one Truti means it is 18 Paramanus is one Truti. And then 100 Trutis call one Veda. 100 Trutis call one Veda. That means one Veda equal to 18 cross 100, that is 1800 Paramanus is called one Veda. And then three of such Vedas called one Lava. So that is one Lava equal to 5400 Paramanus. 5400 Paramanus or 1500, 5400 Paramanus. It is one Lava. Okay, that is the time calculated. When 5400 Paramanus, the time it takes to combine all these Paramanus and make one particular object in it, that is called, or the time takes to cross over, or the time takes to combine, it is called the lava. Okay, so this is the again calculations. त्रसरेणुः त्रिकं भुङ्क्ते त्रसरेणुत्रिकं भुङ्क्ते यः कालः स त्रुटिः स्मृतः यः कालः स त्रुटिः स्मृतः शतभागस्तु वेदस्यात् तैः त्रिभिस्तु लवः स्मृतः त्रसरेणुत्रिकं भुङ्क्ते त्रसरेणुत्रिकं भुङ्क्ते त्रसरेणुत्रिकं combination of three hexatoms. The hexatom here it is Trasarenu, combination of three hexatoms. It is bhunkte, as they take time to integrate, yah kalaha, that which the duration of time, yah kalaha satruti smritaha. So by the name Truti it is called smritaha. It is said that it is a Truti. Three Trasarenus to integrate those things, uh, the time it takes, it is called Truti. And then further, Satabhagastu, 100 of Truti is called Veda. The time it takes to combine, to integrate that many of Satabhagas, that is 1800 Paramanus to integrate, it is called Veda. Vedasyat. So it happens. And Taihi Tribistu Lavasmritaha. And three of them, so Taihi of them three times, Tribihi three times, Tribistu Lavaha Smritaha, that is called Lava. Okay, this is Lava Matram, so generally we speak. Tulayama Lavena Lava is a very small time. This is 5400 Paramanus. The time it takes to integrate 5400 Paramanus. That is called Lava. Okay, this is त्रसरेणुः त्रिकं भुङ्क्ते यः कालः स त्रुटिः स्मृतः सितभागस्तु वेदस्य तैः त्रिभिस्तु लवः स्मृतः. Okay, translation for this. The time duration needed for the integration of three Trasrenus is called a Truti, and 100 Trutis make one Veda, three Vedas make one Lava. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Can I request that you would take a turn to read this purport? Small one.
May I read, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances.
Krishna, Krishna.
It is calculated that if a second is divided into 1687.5 parts, each part is the duration of a Truti, which is the time occupied in the integration of 18 atomic particles. Such a combination of atoms into different bodies creates the calculation of material time. The sun is the central point for calculating all different durations. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so this is very beautiful. Again, calculation of the time. Sometimes in the material world, they calculate 1 minutes, seconds, minutes, like that, nanosecond. They do also calculate nanoseconds, milliseconds, or microseconds, like that. Okay, maybe just we can have a little bit of calculations in the Excel spreadsheet. It would be so beautiful. So here, one atom. So we'll just put a atom here, and then atom, where is that? Atom, and then what it is, let us take 1, 2, and then we'll take after 2, it is 6 of them, and then 18 of them, and 1800, and then 5400. Okay, so this is atoms. And then what it is called, 2 atoms are called anu, and then 3 anus called 1 rasarenu. Okay, that is Trasarenu, and 18 Trasarenus and 3 of 18 Paramanus or 3 of Trasarenus. It is called Truti. And then this is Vedha. And then this is Lava. So this is atom. Okay, this is like a atom, Anu, Trasarenu, Truti, and Veda. The time it takes to cross or to integrate this many atoms is calculated. And here Srila Prabhupada describes here what it says. And about 1 second is divided into 1687.5. So here it takes 1 second. If we take the second here, and then 1 second, and then this control V here. Okay, and then this many of seconds. If we divide that 1 second into this many parts, so it is called one truti. Where is that one? Okay, this is the truti here. So here, it's just here. Okay, that many parts. 1 second, and if we divide that one by equal to, so let us take this. So this is a 30. 30 means divide this here. Okay, this is a 30. Second, 1 second is divided into this many parts. 1687, that is called 130. Okay, so it is going a bit very minute, but anyway, let's not go into too much into the technicalities. Okay, so that is how the time is calculated. So again, further, we shall see this one tomorrow. We'll digest by the time.
Prabhu, what about Paramanu here in the Excel?
Atom is Paramanu.
Oh, okay.
It is Paramanu. Yes. We use our Vedic terms. Okay. Paramanu, Anu, plus Renu, Truti, Veda and Lava. This is 1 second into this many parts. is called Truti. Okay, this is Truti. So that means one Truti equal to Truti is here, 18 Paramanas here, and this is here. That means it is very difficult to even to calculate that is Truti. So, but here we are very, very advanced in terms of the time. So here if we take this one into point around how much time? It multiplies by 1,000, sorry, 100,000 cross this one. It is 59. So that means so our time is very, very minute than the current times. But anyway, let us not go into too much technicalities here. We will go through only Srimad Bhagavatam for now. Whenever it comes to our practical days, we will expand this one here. But this one is a bit more technical now. Okay, so that is about Srimad Bhagavatam. It is the calculation of the times. Okay, so we shall try and recite these shlokas for now. अनुद्भौ परमाणु स्यात् रसरेणुः त्रयः स्मृतः जालार्क रश्मि अवगतः कमेव अनुपतन्न घात्. And the devotees kindly follow behind me line by line. अनुद्भौ परमाणु स्यात्
अणुधौ परमाणु स्यात्
रसरेणुः त्रयः स्मृतः
रसरेणुस्त्रयस्मृतः
जालार्करश्मि अवगतः
जालाकरश्मि
अवगतः
अवगतः
कमेव अनुपतन्न घात्.
खमेवानुपतन्नात्
अनुद्भौ परमाणु स्यात्
अणुधौ परमाणु स्यात्
रसरेणुः त्रयः स्मृतः
रसरेणुस्त्रयस्मृतः
स्मृतः
जालार्करश्मि अवगतः
जालाकरश्मि
अवगतः
कमेव अनुपतन्न घात्.
खमेव अनुपतन्नात्
गगात्
अनुद्भौ परमाणु स्यात्
अणुधौ परमाणु स्यात्
रसरेणुः त्रयः स्मृतः
स्मृतः
जालार्करश्मि अवगतः
जालाकरश्मि अवगतः
कमेव अनुपतन्न घात्.
खमेव अनुपतन्नात्
Beautiful. Can I request devotees kindly take a turn to recite? Mataji, would you like to go first, Mataji, please? Meena Mataji.
You see me, okay. Hare Krishna. अणुधौ परमाणु स्यात् तसरेणुस्त्रयस्मृतः चालाक् रश्म्य अवगतः खमेवानुपतः अवगतः. Can I start again? अणुधौ परमाणु स्यात् तसरेणुस्त्रयस्मृतः जालाक रश्मि अवगतः खमे अवानुपतः अगतः.
कमेव अनुपतन्न घात्.
खमेव अनुपतन् अगत्.
अनुपतन्न घात्.
खमेव अनुपतन् अगत्.
Yes. So here, kameva anupatannagat. We can just say one single word, combine this. Anupatannagat. It will come nicely.
Khameva anupatanagat.
Anupatanagat. Yes.
Anupatanagat.
Very beautiful. Want to do again, Mataji?
Okay. Anudhu paramanu shyat tasarenu straya smutaha चालाकारस्य अवगतः खन्मे एवं खम्मेन एवं पतन अगत.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. And Gauringi Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji ki. Anurdvaha paramanusyat trasarenu astrayaha smritaha jalarkarasya avagataha khamya anu patanagat. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Usha Mataji, please.
Yes, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Anudro paramanu syad rasarenu trayah smritah jalarkarasmi avagataha kham evanupatanagat. Hare Krishna.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Sanchita Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna. Anurdva paramanu syat rasarenu trayasmitah jalarkarashmya avagatah khameva anupatanagat.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Jai Mataji, please.
Yes, Hare Krishna, thank you. Anurdvau paramanu syat trasarenu trayah smritah jalarka rashmi avagataha kham evan anupatan agat. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Asha Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Anurtau paramanusyat trasarenustreyah smrudah jalarka rashmi avakadaka kam eva anupadan ahat.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Would you like to translation as well, Mataji?
Okay. Translation. The division of gross time is calculated as follows. 2 atoms make one double atom, and 3 double atoms make one hexatom. This hexatom is visible in the sun sign, which enters through the holes of a window screen. One can clearly see that the hexagon goes up towards the sky. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so we shall move on to the next shloka. त्रसरेणुत्रिकं भुङ्क्ते यः कालः सत्रुटिस्मृतः शतभागस्तु वेदस्यात् तैः त्रिभिस्तूलवः स्मृतः. Okay, dear devotees, follow line by line. त्रसरेणुत्रिकं भुङ्क्ते
Trikam bhukte
यः कालः सत्रुटिस्मृतः
yah kalah satritismrtah
शतभागस्तु वेदस्यात्
satbhagastu vedasya
तैः त्रिभिस्तूलवः स्मृतः. Again. त्रसरेणुत्रिकं भुङ्क्ते यः कालः सत्रुटिस्मृतः
yah kalah satritismrtah
शतभागस्तु वेदस्यात्
शतभागस्तु वेदस्य
तैः त्रिभिस्तूलवः स्मृतः.
तैः
Stulavaha
वल्लभः स्मृतः.
Once more. त्रसरेणुत्रिकं भुङ्क्ते
trikam bhukte
यः कालः सत्रुटिस्मृतः
yah kalah satritismrtah
स्मृतः
शतभागस्तु वेदः स्यात्
शतभागस्तु
शतभागस्तु
वेदस्य
वेदः
वेदः स्यात्
स्यात्
तैः त्रिभिस्तु लवस्मृतः
तैः
तैः
त्रिभिस्तु लवः
लवः
स्मृतः
स्मृतः
Very beautiful. Okay, can I request Gaurige Mataji, would you like to go first, Mataji?
तसरेनो त्रिकं भुङ्क्ते यः कालः स त्रुटिः स्मृतः शतभागस्तु वेदः स्यात् त्रैभिस्तु लवः स्मृतः. हरे कृष्ण.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Asha Mataji, please.
त्रसरेणु त्रिहं पुङ्यते यः त्रसरेणु त्रिहं पुङ्यते यः हालसतृष्टि समृद्धः सदपाकस्तु वेद स्यात् तैः त्रिभिस्तु लवः स्मृतः.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Jai Mataji, please.
Yes, Hare Krishna. त्रसरेणु त्रिकं भुङ्क्ते यः कालः स त्रुटिः स्मृतः शतभागस्तु वेदः स्यात् त्रिभिः तु लवः स्मृतः. Sorry for the mistakes. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Mataji, very nice. Hina Mataji, please.
तसेनेनो त्रिकं भुक्तेय कालः सहस्रुतिस्मृतः शतभागस्तु वेदस्य तेस्त्रिभिस्तु लवस्मृतः.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Usha Mataji, please.
Yes, Prabhu, sorry, thank you. त्रसरेणु त्रिकं भुङ्क्ते यः कालः स त्रुटिः स्मृतः शतभागस्तु वेदस्य त्रैस्त्रिभिस्तु लवः स्मृतः.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Sanchita Mataji, please.
हरे कृष्ण. त्रसरेणु त्रिकं भुङ्क्ते यः कालः स त्रुटिस्मृतः शतभागस्तु वेदः स्यात् त्रयत्रिभिस्तु लवस्मृतः. हरे कृष्ण.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. So this is Trasarenu Trikam Bhumte Yah Kalaha Satritu Smutaha Sitabhagastu Vedasyat Taihi Tribistu. So here, so Tais Tribistu, it is combined word is a Tais Tribistu, but just splitting them. Taihi, just splitting Tribistu, and then we combine there. But we can also do Tais Tribistu. Then a sound will come. But for easy and splitting the words, Taihi Tribistu, so that words we can understand individually. Tai Tribistu Lavaha Smrutaha. Okay, thank you so much. That is from, and Mataji also, would you like to read the translation? Sanchita Mataji, please.
Thank you, Prabhu. The time duration needed for the integration of 3 Trasarenos is called a Truti, and 100 Trutis make 1 Veda. 3 Vedas make 1 Lava. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Shall move on to Srila Prabhupada as a daily letter. So today letter to Tirthaji, March 10th, 1971, Bombay. Sanjita Mataji, would you like to read this letter, please?
Prabhu, somebody else can read also because I read yesterday, so give others a chance. I'm not okay.
Anyone devotees?
Hare Krishna, can I read?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Dear Tirthaji, your letter dated 6 March 1971 in hand. I understand that the Villa Guest House, along with other guest houses, has been already booked and occupied by pilgrims and guests. I informed you to go there more than 1 week before they were supposed to be occupied, and still it was physically impossible to arrange any accommodation for my party, although they have come from Europe and America some thousands of miles away. Anyway, I shall be pleased to know when they shall be vacant. I wish to go there with my party and stay there for a few days. Kindly let me know when I can occupy the Birla guest house. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Thank you, Mataji. Any take a point, Mataji?
It's just like, Prabhupada is just mentioning there was a Birla place, which is, I think, is already booked. So, yeah, so, yeah, so it's already booked. So he was just informing that, when because he's bringing his party, like in family, so many devotees from America and from other places, like they are coming from Europe and America, very different, like where thousands of miles. So he said, like let me know when it's vacant, when it's available next time. So this way they can book that place. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So this is providing facilities for the devotees. So this is also a great service rendering to the devotees. Yes, but here Prabhupada, whenever they are available, we will occupy that. So they're not much in it. Okay, I don't know. There is further. Maybe you can also read this one as well, Mataji. Letter to K.K. Birla, March 10th, 1971, Bombay. Maybe I think another devotee also can read.
Okay.
May I read, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji.
Dear Sri Birlaji, please accept my greetings. From your previous letters, it is understood that you know the activities of my society in Europe and America. You know the activities of my society in Europe and America. Sometimes when you were in New York, you saw our Sankirtan party on the Fifth Avenue. We have come from America and Europe with 40 disciples, mostly American, and we wanted to stay in the Birla guest house at Mayapur during the birthday anniversary of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Unfortunately, Sri Bhakti Vilas Tirtha did not allow us to stay at the Birla guest house, and the copy of the letter from him is enclosed herewith. As a matter of fact, I wish to stay there at Mayapur for a few days with my disciples who have come from Europe and America, and you may kindly ask Sri Bhakti Vilas Tirtha to do the needful in this connection. Thanking you in anticipation for an early reply. Yours sincerely, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you, Mataji.
So, I think it's almost a continuation. He has brought a big party with him from America. They've been doing a lot of tours in Europe and America. So he's gathered a lot of disciples who wish to come to India. And so he wants the accommodation to be sorted out for them, because it's only fair that they are coming from abroad. They would need a place to do their things. So he's asking, but he was rejected first time, so he's now going. I'm guessing that it's higher up he's writing to, and he's saying that please can you write to Bhaktivilas Tirtha. If it comes from higher up, then Prabhuji Bhakti Vilas Tirtha would listen. So he said, please, can you write to him and say to allow us to stay at the Birla guest house, because it's really important because it gives a good impression as well, I think, as well, if you look after the devotees and look after their needs. Because the devotees are coming for a reason as well. They are not just coming to enjoy, they are coming to do the work, to provide the service, Sankirtan and everything, and to propagate to the Indian people as well. So he wants them to be looked after. I think that's my understanding, Prabhuji. Sorry.
Thank you, Mataji. That's very beautiful, Mataji. Okay, and one more letter. Letter to R.D. Birla, March 10th, 1971, Bombay. Any other devotee take that? It's a they shall read it. Dear Shri Birlaji, kindly accept my greetings. I beg to inform you that I am coming to Bombay by the 15th of March 1971, and I wish to see you on some important matter. I shall stay at the following address: ISKCON, Bulabhai Desai Road. So it's a Bombay address. I'll be pleased if you will kindly give me some time to meet you through your secretary. Yours sincerely, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Okay, so these are all the letters to meet Billaji and go there in his guest house like that. Okay, all are happening. It is the 10th of March, and the previous letter is also 10th of March, and also another letter 10th of March. So Prabhupada is making approaching in all levels at the same time so that things will go smoothly. Okay, this is expert management. Okay, that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. Okay, and from the announcements point of view, so today evening we have got Bhagavad Gita Sangha at 7 o'clock. Okay, and the speakers are our Sanjita Mataji. That is at 7 o'clock, and then evening japa, regular japa at 6:30 p.m. So evening japa, it is so beautiful. Our devotees are coming. It is so vibrant with all positive energy. Okay, that is again evening event. Okay, apart from that, the Lakshmi contributions, as I share here. So today, as of today, we have got 1145 pounds raised. Some devotees yesterday and until this morning, they have been contributing. Okay, so this is about our fundraise status. Okay, 1145 apart from conclusion of that historical project. There was one devotee who has also contributed 21 pounds on the instruction of Bipin Vihari Prabhuji. I asked him, what should we do? Because we have completed that project. He said that I will also be doing later on. So we will do it at once, something like that Prabhuji mentioned. So I wait on that one. Okay, that is about our Lakshmi contributions. The devotees, if you have got any updates, kindly share. Otherwise, we shall move on to recitation of Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, chapter 10.
So today is, like you said, is finished some of them project which are there.
Sorry, Mataji.
Donation, you said there are some project is finishing today.
Yes, three projects are going to be finished by the 15th. That is by tomorrow, and then we will make the payments. I think coming 17th of February. It is the Shiva. Sorry.
Tomorrow is Shivratri.
Is that tomorrow, Mataji?
Yes, tomorrow is Shivratri.
Yeah. Yeah, on that appearance day of Lord Shiva, so we may just contribute this towards these projects. And Namaste Day.
Like every cost, very place and Zoom. Okay, that are complete.
Yes, every course, Bari place and Zoom. These projects will be finished by 15th of February.
Thank you.
Any other updates or questions, dear devotee?
Like,
Sorry, Meena Mataji, were you saying something?
I'm just saying, like, they spoke but about this Vedas. Vedas is just what's written by like Vedyasji. That Veda, what type of Veda?
No, not that one. Veda is a time factor Veda.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, it's a silly question.
It is Vedaha. It is Vedaha.
Veda. Okay, that one is Veda.
Yeah. Sanchita Mataji.
Yeah, just wanted to highlight up on the mood of Srila Prabhupada and the letters. Like, first letter, we could see he was chastising, like, very subtly, that he had told quite in advance, 1 week in advance, um, to book the places, because it was really vital. He said, like, if it here it says you have given more than 1 week of notice and they were supposed to be occupied, but I mean physically impossible to arrange accommodation for my party. I mean, he like, we can see his mood that they are so important to him as his guest. They have brought them to India. India is anyway but discomfortable with weather and everything, and mainly they were coming to attend Gaur Purnima. Like, now we are reading, and in a week's time we have a couple of weeks we have Gaur Purnima, so which is the most important festival for the Vaishnavas. And we can see how upset he was, and he was chastising, and in the next letter he is escalating the matter also, like to the next like level, KK Birla ji or some, yeah, so that uh, to make sure somehow, like, because in that day time was important and we didn't have like WhatsApp or Google, or I mean email, so only through letters. So in the same day he's writing, as you mentioned, Prabhu, same day he's writing the escalation letter also, so that something gets sorted before Gaur Purnima. And the other thing that it makes me think is, like, that's why when we go to Mayapur, if people, I mean, those devotees who have been to Mayapur, they would know, in the big complex itself, the Prabhupada, like, facing this problem with his Western devotees, there is so much of accommodation. I think thousands and thousands can stay there now, like Gada Bhavan, Padma Bhavan, Shankar Bhavan, Chakra Bhavan, Gita Bhavan. There are so many bhavans and even more coming up. So much of accommodation now available. Still, of course, you don't book in advance, 1 month in advance, it gets filled up. But yeah, I mean, so that might have, like, made Prabhupada realize just how important it is. If the outside guest houses, they are not allowing, in the he got this big place for Mayapur, so that, of course, temple takes a bit of the space, but the accommodation is even bigger space. Like, there's so much, like, even when we go there, we have been there, like, to walk to Mangalarti is 15 minutes just inside the complex only. So it's there must be more accommodation behind also. So that's just wanted to mention, like, how insightful he was, like, just of that he got this. I mean, he wanted, of course, TOPP coming and all, he wanted accommodation to be sorted so that uh, guests and devotees can stay first, get it sorted, and then only you can enjoy kirtan, aarti, prasadam, feast, and lectures and everything. So first, I mean, take the material stress out, like, where do you stay? So, I mean, that in that mood he got this bhavans made. So just wanted to highlight that, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay, any other updates, devotee?
Yeah, even this, like as you said, so many accommodation over there in Mayapur, but not 1 month. I think it's like few months here too. Otherwise, like when I went in Mayapur during this Chaitanya, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birthday time, they was people are just sleeping outside, like so many of them, so busy, and yeah, even the outside that compound also is very difficult to find the place. So
Okay, that must be, like, I'm talking about 2 years back, Mataji. So of course, like, devotees, more prachar, and of course more devotees coming. So I guess 1 month is not enough now. So yeah, you have been recently, so you might be right. Yeah, in that way.
there's so many there are spaces, but still it's all full. Like
Mm.
And everybody, like, especially on that Guru Purnima days, everybody, like, most of you can see on the street, like in the accommodation, like in compound, but in the street, they are just sleeping everywhere. And
It's like the Prayag
same
Mahakumbh,
thing.
like we don't get accommodation. They are sleeping, like
Yeah.
making tents and something. I can visualize that. Yeah.
Because over there is hot, so it's no problem to anybody can sleep, like in the outside as well. So
Hmm. Yeah, everybody. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's so merciful. He at least even to be on a dham and be able to get the dust of the dham, being able to somehow, I mean, of course, austerities is the mood, so there are so much sacrifices we expected, like even dham, going to dham, so that's also mood if you can. And the good thing is Gaur Purnima is at a time like it's not very cold, like in December, January it's a bit cold near the river, so March time it's not too bad, so with some blankets and all, and people can accommodate that, so Mahaprabhu
yeah.
makes arrangement.
And
That's all.
also, like, they allowed to abhisek. Everybody can do abhisek, not only Brahma initiation. Anyone can go abhisek, which is like it's good.
Yeah, that's the
For
real
those
good
thousand
thing
of
about
people,
it.
yeah, Steven
Yeah,
still.
but here in Bhaktivedanta manner, they just, there's so much restriction. And with only a crowd of maybe less than 1,000, they cannot manage. But you see the mood in Mayapur, like it's actual proper dham where the mercy flows to everybody. It's not only initiated, Brahman initiated devotees. I do feel that and I discuss that also. But what can you do? You just have to accept and live with it. Yeah.
Even the first initiation, they can also not do it here. Abhisek, only Brahma
Yes,
initiation.
only the second initiated ones, yeah. And then also like you have to be proper. If somebody is wearing dhoti, not chadar, then like too much restrictions they put here. Dhoti, chadar, and saris only, and certain like too much they have put. So at least other festivals go. I mean, Radha Krishna, Radha Gokulananda. For Radha Gokulananda, of course, they are like proper deities, and but Mahaprabhu, he was in a human form, and that I mean, he was most merciful to the most fallen. But here I don't want to, it's live recorded session, so what can we say? We just understand the mood. Yeah.
Mataji. Okay, that is always either way. There are so many things, but it is also our mode that how we can it adjust and then keep going on. Okay, maybe there may be different reasons as well, but okay, so it's the mood of a devotee to serve. Okay, so now dear
It's
devotee.
Yeah, Prabhu, it's just not only about the mood, but when you see Snan Yatra, Jagannath, Lord Jagannath comes from Soho temple, everybody is allowed. Then they don't say about like second initiated and all that. Soho temple, it's like they're more merciful. They allow everybody to with Jagannath, Baladev and Subhadra. But here, manner has God. So it's not about the devotee. It's like about the management who makes these rules and upsets people who want to do it. So yeah, it's something and a different topic. Anyway, let's not get into that.
Thank you, Mataji.
Prabhuji, I have a quick question. You know the Lakshmi that has been donated to the manna for the Abhishek. What does it mean? Like, would anyone from the Sangha be allowed to participate, or no? Again, it's only
Yes,
initiated
I was
people.
saying so for the Narasimha Chaturdasi, when the flower abhishek is going on, all our devotees are given the first preference to go on then off or something like that. I think Saurabh Prabhuji previously, they have invited all our Sangha members before. So that is what I understood, but I did not go personally by myself. I was very far away. So,
This flower abhisek, everybody do it together, like,
um,
they don't allow to up there, and like you just do it from the floor. Like last time, I think.
I think devotees who are in the temple, they can say something about it. I do not have much. visibility on that?
Yes, Prabhu. It's only for buying the flowers. It's not like Sangha devotees are allowed like that. So they do the Abhishek only. We are just funding, like, not funding, sponsoring the flowers, like 500 pounds they need for the flower Abhishek. So basically, our contribution goes to the flowers, but it doesn't mean that they announce that, like Gora Sangha devotees, they call them and they get the chance to do the Abhishek. It doesn't work like that. Oh, yeah.
Sure. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so those are updates. So now we shall move on to Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam Recitation. Okay, we'll go on the sequence as allocated. First 6 shlokas are by Usha Mataji. Sorry, 5 shlokas. First 5 shlokas, Usha Mataji. Second, Meena Mataji. Third, Jai Mataji. And the fourth slot is empty. Gauringi Mataji is here. Gauringi Mataji is going to recite 16 to 20. And Asha Mataji and then Sanchita Mataji. Okay, Pusha Mataji, when you're ready, kindly start with invocation prayers, Mataji, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vidura Uvacha Antarhite Bhagavate Brahma Lokapitamaha Prajaha Sasarjakatita Dehi Kirmanasi Vibhuhu. Sri Vidura said, O great sage, please let me know how Brahman, the grandfather of the planetary inhabitants, created the bodies of the living entities from his own body and mind after the disappearance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ye cha me Bhagavan Krishnas Tvai Atha Bahuvitam Tana Vadasvanupurvena Chindinaha Sarva Sansayan. O greatly learned one, kindly eradicate, uh, eradicate all my doubts and let me know of all that I have inquired from you from the beginning of the end. Sutta Uvacha Evam Sanchoditasteina Kshatra Kosharavir Munihi Pritah Pratyahatan Prasnan Pradisthanata Bhargava. Suta Goswami said, O son of Bhrigu, the great sage Maitreya Muni, thus hearing from Vidura, felt very much enlivened, Everything was in his heart, and thus he began to reply to the questions one after another. Maitreya Uvacha Virinchopi Tatha Chakre Divyam Varsa Satam Tapaha Atmani Atmanam Aveshya Yatha Bhagavan. The greatly learned sage Maitreya said, O Vidura, Brahma thus engaged himself in penances for 100 celestial years, as advised by the personality of Godhead, and applied himself in devotional service to the Lord. Tadvilokyapcha sambhuto vayuna adhistitaha padmam ambascha tatkala krutavirena kampitam. Thereafter Brahma saw that both the lotus on which he was situated, and the water on which the lotus was growing were trembling due to a strong, violent wind. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Very nicely recited. Okay, next, Meena Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna. तपसा 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 हेत्यमानेन विद्यया च आत्मसंस्थया विबुद्धविज्ञान बलो न्यपादवायु सहाम्बसा. Long penance and transcendental knowledge of self-realization had nurtured Brahma in practical knowledge, and thus he drank the wind completely along with the waters. Tadiloक्य विवद्रव्यापि दुष्करं यत्तधिष्ठितम् अनेन लोकान् प्राज्ञानान् कल्पितास्थित्यचिन्तयत्. Therefore he showed that the lotus on which he was situated was spread throughout the universe, and he contemplated how to erect all the planets which were previously merged in that very same lotus. Padmakosha तदाविश्य भगवान् कर्म चोदित एकं व्यभात्रिदुरक्ता त्रिधा भाव्यं द्विसप्तथा. Thus engaged in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Brahma entered into the whole of the lotus, and as it spread all over the universe, he divided it into 3 divisions of worlds and later into 14 divisions. Eta jiva lokasya संस्थाभेद समाहत धर्मस्य निमित्तस्य विपाक परमेष्ठ यशो. Maitreya said, Lord Brahma is the most excellent personality in the universe because of his causeless devotional service unto the Lord in mutual transcendental knowledge. He therefore created all the 14 planetary divisions for inhibitations by the different types of living entities. Yeah. Vidura Uvacha यथा अथ बहुरूपस्य हरेरुद्धकर्मणः कालख्यं लक्षणं ब्रह्मन् यथा वर्णन प्रभो. Vidura inquired from Maitri, O my lord, O greatly learned sage, kindly describe eternal time, which is another form of the Supreme Lord, the wonderful actor. What are the symptoms of that eternal time? Please describe them to us in detail. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada.
Jai. Thank you, Mataji. Very nicely recited. Jai Mataji, please.
Yes, Hare Krishna, thank you. Maitreya Uvacha Gunavyati Karakaro Nirvishesho Apratishthitaha Purushastad Upadanam Atmanam Lilyasrajat. Maitreya said, eternal time is the primeval source of the interactions of the 3 modes of material nature. It is unchangeable and limitless, and it works as the instrument of the Supreme Personality of Godhead for his pastimes in the material creation. Vishwam vai Brahma tanmatram samsthitam Vishnu mayaya Ishwarena parichinnam kale na kalen avyaktam murtina. This cosmic manifestation is separated from the Supreme Lord as material energy by means of Kala, which is the unmanifested, impersonal feature of the Lord. It is situated as the objective manifestation of the Lord under the influence of the same material energy of Vishnu. Yathedanim tathagre cha paschad apya etad idrisham. This cosmic manifestation is as it is now. It was the same in the past and it will continue in the same way in the future. Sargo nava vidhastasya prakruto vaikrutastutyah kaladravya guner asya trividha pratisankramaha. There are 9 different kinds of creations besides the one which naturally occurs due to the interactions of the modes. There are 3 kinds of annihilations due to eternal time, the material elements, and the quality of one's work. Adhyastu mahataha sargo guna vaishmayam atmanaha dvityastva ahamo yatra dravya gnana kriyodayaha. Of the 9 creations, the first one is the creation of the Mahat Tattva, or the sum total of the material ingredients, wherein the modes interact due to the presence of the Supreme Lord. In the second, the false ego is generated, in which the material ingredients, material knowledge, and material activities arise. Hare Krishna. Sorry for any mistakes. Thank you.
Very beautifully recited. Thank you so much. Ganike Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Bhuta sarga striti astu tanmatro dravya saktiman chatutha indriya sargo yastu jnana kriyatmakaha. Translation: the senses uh, pre- perceptions are created in the third creation, and from these the elements are generated. The fourth creation is the creation of knowledge and of working capacity. Text 17. वैकारिको देवसर्गः पञ्चमो यन्मयं मनः पस्थुस्थु तमसः सर्गो यस्त्वबुद्धिकृतः प्रभुः. Translation: the fifth creation is that of the controlling deities by the inter in interaction of the mode of godness, of which the mind is the sum total. And the sixth creation is the ignorant darkness of the living entity by which the master acts as a fool. Text 18. शरीमे प्राकृतः सर्ग वैकृता नापि मे शृणु रजो भाजो भगवतो लीलेयं हरिमेधसः. Translation: all the above are natural creation by the external energy of the Lord. Now hear from me about the creation by Brahma, who is an incarnation of the mode of passion and who in the matter of creation has a brain like that of the personality of Godhead. Text 19. Saptamo mukhya sargastu sangvidastu stu samchayaha vanaspatyo ausadhi lata toksa sara virudodumaha. Translation. The seventh creation is that of the immovable entities, which are of six kinds: the fruit tree without flowers, trees and plants which exist until the fruit is ripe, creepers, pipe plants, creepers which have no support, and trees with flowers and fruits. Utsrota sasta mahapraya antaha sparsa visheshinaha. Translation. All the immovable trees and plants seek their subsistence upwards. They are almost unconscious but have feelings of pain within. They are manifested in variegatedness.
Very,
Text is okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
very beautiful. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Uh, तिरश्चाम तिरश्चाम अष्टमः सर्गः सो अष्टाविमत्साद्विधो मतः अविधो भूरि तमसो घ्राणज्ञाहृद्यवेदिनः. The eighth creation is that of the lower species of life, and they are of different varieties, numbering 28. They are all extensively foolish and ignorant. They know their desirables by smell, but are unable to remember anything within the heart. Go. Gaurajo Mahisha Krishna Shukaro Gavyo Ruruhu द्विशफा पशवेश्चे अविरुष्टश्च सत्तमः. O purest Vidura of the lower animals, the cow, goat, buffalo, Krishna, stag, hog, Gavya animal, deer, lamb and camel all have cloven hooves. खरो अश्ववतरो गौरः शरभश्च मरी तथा एते चैकशफाशतः शृणु पञ्चनखान् पशून्. The horse, mule, ass, gora, sharabha, vishan and the wild cow all have only one hoof. Now you may hear from me about the animals who have 5 nails. श्वाशृगालो वृको व्याघ्रो मार्जार शश शल्लकौ सिंह कपिर्गज कूर्मो गोधा च मकरादयः. The dog, jackal, tiger, fox, cat, rabbit, sajaru, lion, monkey, elephant, tortoise, alligator, goshapa, etc. all have 5 nails in their claws. They are known as Panchanakhas, or the animals having 5 nails. Kankagridra Vakashena Bhasha Bhaluka Barhinah Hamsa Sarasa Chakrava Kaka Ulluka Adayah Khaga. The heron, vulture, crane, hawk, bhasha, bhaluka, peacock, swan, sarasa, chakravaka, crow, owl, and others are the birds. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So beautiful. Asha Mataji, please.
अर्वाक्षरोदस्तु नवमः षट्तर्ह एकविदो नृणाम् रजो अधिहाः कर्मपरा दुःखेश सुगमानिनः. Translation. The creation of the human beings who are of one species only and who stock their eatables in the belly is the ninth of the rotation. In the human race, the mode of passion is very prominent. Humans are always busy in the midst of miserable life, but they think themselves happy in all respects. वैकृतास्त्रय एवैते देवसर्कस्य सत्तमा वैकारिकस्तु यः प्रोक्तः कौमारस्तु उभयात्तमः. Translation. O good Vidura, last three creations and the creation of demigods, the 10th creation, are Vaikarika creation. Vaikruta creations, which are different from the previously described Prakrita, natural creations. The appearance of the Kumaras is both. Deva sarkasasto vido vibhutaha pidaro ashuraha Kandarva apsarasaha shitta yaksha rakshamsi saranaha Puda preda prashasacha vidyadharaha kinnaradayah tashaide vidurakyadaha sarkaste vishvasrukrdaha. Translation. The creation of the demigods of 8 varieties. 1. The demigods. 2. The forefathers. 3. The asuras or the demons. 4. The Gandharvas and Apsaras or angels. 5th. The Yakshas and Rakshasas. 6th. The Sittas and Charanas and Vidyadharas. 7. The Buddhas, Predas, and Pishasas. And 8. The superhuman beings, celestial singers, etc. All are created by Brahma, the creator of the universe. Adaha param pravashyami vamsan manvandrani cha evam rajaha pradaha srashta kalpadish atmapurharihi srujadi amoha sangalpa atmaiva atmanam atmana. Translation. Now I shall describe the descendants of the Manus, the creator, Brahma, as the incarnation of the passion mode of the personality of Godhead, create the universal affairs with unfailing desires in every millennium by the force of the Lord's energy. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, all everyone. 3 times. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare.
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Very beautiful. Thank you so much. Very divine recitations. And this is just one point here. One Bhutas, Pretas, Pisachas. These 3 things, out of this thing, in our day-to-day life, we might have seen different natures. So in our home or circumstances where it is cold, dark, and crying, people are not happy, moody, these kind of things. the places for bhutas, pretas, and pisachas. Again, the circumstances are given very clearly that bhutas, people who are always in the moody, crying, and dissatisfied, upset, and in the kitchens, it is uncleaned places. These are the places for bhutas to stay. And likewise, pretas, and their bodies are very thin, and they do not, they always feel hungry, kind of thing, and they're trying to search for any other bodies like pretas. And pisachas are also, they stay in the cold, dark places. So just I was looking into this thing, where does this bhutas, pretas live? So here, one of these bhutas, sometimes we see the people are being haunted. Okay? So this is where uh, the negative energy is too much. That is the place for bhutas to live. Okay, just bringing, just I was trying to search what about this living, where do they live, in what circumstances. Just to share a little bit.
Prabhuji, while you're on this translation, this one, it says the forefathers.
Forefather, Pitrus, yes.
They are also
Demigods.
demigods. Okay.
Categorized, they are also part of the category demigods.
I just disconnect me somehow. Can you repeat what exactly did they stay?
Yes, these bhutas and pretas and pisachas. So they, what are the living places? For example, if we let us say chatgpt.com, so it will give very beautiful chatgpt. So this is according to the Vedic injunctions only, but we need to correct it whenever it is needed. So here, did I close that? Okay. Okay, where is the, okay. Where does bhutas, pretas, and pisachas live? Vedic injunctions. We don't want any mental speculations, but as per the Vedic injunctions, we wanted to know. So here it is describing here bhutas. These are restless spirits or ghosts, often considered to be souls of those who died unnaturally or violently. They are believed to wander around, usually in desolate, dark, isolated places like graveyards, forest ruins, and bhutas generally not at peace, and their presence can be associated with the areas where death or suffering occurred. Suffering occurred. Okay, and pretas are the souls of those who have passed out, okay, passed out, but are trapped in a state of hunger or thirst, unable to attain peace due to unfulfilled desires or improper funeral rites. In Vedic and Buddhist traditions, they are said to exist in an intermediate state between the life liberation, and they are often described as residing in the Patala, the lower realms or subterranean realms, or the Raurava or hellish realm of suffering. According to some Vedic interpretations, they might also linger in places associated with their old lives, particularly near where they have passed away. That is Pretas. And Pisachas, they are malicious and mischievous spirits, even seen flesh-eating demons. They are typically associated with darkness and desolated places in Vedic and later Hindu texts. Pisachas are said to inhabit areas such as forest, ruins, and uninhabited or haunted places where they can cause fear, confusion, or harm to living beings. Okay, these are different descriptions of Vedic injunctions. Okay, so this is yesterday I was seeing that even the uncleaned places, sometimes the kitchens, If it is not clean and old vessels, utensils, they are left there for a couple of days without cleaning. So, and also the garages always dark and cold. So we need to keep those places always clean. And like the temple room and living room, all the rooms, bedrooms and everything, keep the things as they're in their places tidy. Okay, so that is, then we would avoid the negative energies and always just put the doop sticks throughout the house and then do the hartis in the temple room like that. Then negative energies will go away. It's just a few points. That's Armina Mataji we discussed.
Thank you, Prabhuji. His chat GPT is very good, isn't it? It's just right and straight away answer.
Yes, straight away. So if you have got any questions, then it will straight away give. We do not have to search this one and that, but first of all, we need to set the mode of here. So for example, here we need to put that one login with the Google. So here we are using our Sangha.
Yeah, this I'm thinking every day you are even chanting and you send the message in Oxford Sangha. How quickly you do that? But you do through the chat GPT.
This is AI summary in the that is called what is that? Artificial intelligence. The Zoom meeting it is recorded with artificial intelligence, and it will be observing every word that we speak, and
Okay.
then it will summarize all our discussions, and then it will generate the summary. Catch me up, and then it will generate two summaries. One is the more detailed summary, and one is catch me up. If a devotee, whoever is joining, and if they wanted to catch up with what has been discussed in the Sangha, then it will generate. So if you look in your um, Zoom toolbar, there may be some AI summaries there, or if AI companion, if you open that one, and if there is a catch me up option, if you click on that one, you will catch up all the subjects we have discussed so far.
So how long, like they kept on?
It takes in a second.
No, I'm saying that information. How long? Like is for 1 month, or that information if you want to read for like 1 month before, you can still read what happened, Sangha, what we have get done.
How long this?
Lose everything, don't you? Once you come out of Zoom, do
Yeah.
we lose? Yeah.
It would stay for only time being, but since there will be history as well, it would stay for longer time. But
Okay.
catch
Okay,
up
and
is
then that's why I want to ask that question. How is just while everything is been complete, then you chanting and also sending message so quickly, but okay, with this help, okay.
yes, artificial intelligence.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Prabhuji, I have a quick question regarding before we move to Brahma Samhita. Is it okay? It's a very it's to do with Ekadasi, and every Ekadasi story that we read, it's always Yudhishthira asking Krishna. So, firstly, it's always him. Is it because he's like a Dharmaraj and then he wants to know about all this? And secondly, did this happen after Kurukshetra?
So these circumstances we do not see. I think, yeah, possibly when Krishna was present in the Indraprastha, when he is living with the Pandavas. So during that time, Yudhishthira might have inquired. And also in one context, Bhima inquires Vyasadeva about the Nirjala Pandav Nirjala Ekadasi. That is one context. But here, all this there are 25 Ekadasis approximately throughout the year. And some Ekadasi Vrata stories comes from Brahma Vaivarta Mahapurana. And yesterday's one Vijaya Ekadasi comes from Skanda Purana. Some of them Brahmanda Mahapuran, and likewise it comes from different Puranas. Not all of them are existing in one Purana only, not just only with the Yudhishthira and Pandavas. It is also linked to different ones.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so any other questions or anything to share before we say at least? So we are going to start Shri Brahma Samhita, the beautiful shloka, the first everyone decides in the mornings. Okay, so and the devotees, if you have got anything to say, kindly say. Otherwise, just we enter into this Shri Brahma Samhita. Just one shloka only for today. Okay, so we shall move to Brahma Samhita. Hare Krishna. So here, in a so far, Brahma Samhita, Lord Brahma, he was glorifying, he started to glorify Krishna, and he was initiated now, Vijitam Magamadataha. Vijitam Magamadataha. So here, what it was, he was initiated by the flute sound. Atavenu ninadasya trimutti mayi gatihi. Spuranti praveshashu mukhabjani swayambhavaha. Gayatrim gaitaha tasmad. Adhigatya sarojajaha. Samsudasya adhiguruna. Vijitam agamatyataha. And he was initiated by the sound of Krishna. Sound coming from the flute. So sprung from flute, the sound of Krishna. Attained the status of the twice born. Okay, that is Brahma now. He is a Brahmana. And then now he is enlightened by the recollection of that Gayatri, embodying the three Vedas. Brahma became acquainted with the expanse of the ocean of truth. Then he worshipped Krishna, the essence of all Vedas, with this hymn that we are going to sing. What Brahma is singing now after enlightening himself with so much of knowledge, acquainted with the expansion ocean of truth. Now he is glorifying Krishna. That is from 29th shloka onwards. So this is Brahma saying, I worship Govinda, primal Lord, the first progenitor who is tending the cows, yielding all desire in abodes built with spiritual gems, surrounded by millions of purpose trees, always served with great reverence and affection by hundreds of thousands of Lakshmis or gopis. Okay? That is Chintamani prakara sadmashu kalpa-vriksha lakshavriteshu surabhirabhipalayantam Lakshmi sahasra satasambhrama sevyamanam Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Okay, Chintamani prakara. Chintamani, the touchstones. Prakara, the groups made of. And Sadmasu in those abodes. Prakara is also comes like in the compound wall. Chintamani Prakara, Sadmasu in those abodes. Kalpa-vriksha, the desert trees. So many desire fulfilling trees. Kalpa-vriksha. Chintamani Prakara, Sadmasu, Kalpa-vriksha. Lakshavruteshu, such kind of trees are Lakshavruteshu, and millions of those trees surrounded Avruteshu, Surabhihi, and Surabhi cows are there, Abhipalayantam, and they are being tended. Those Surabhi cows are being tended, Abhipalayantam, tending. Lakshmi of goddesses of fortune, they're also there. Lakshmis, and how many Lakshmis? Lakshmi Sahasra Sata Sambrama Sevyamanam, and the millions of Lakshmis, Sahasra Sata, hundreds of thousands of Lakshmis, Sambramana with great respect, Sevyamanam, being served. Who is being served? Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindam, that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Govinda, who is Adipurusham, the original person. Tam, him, Tamaham, so unto him I worship. Bhajami, he is tending the cows, and in the Goloka Vrindavana, where it is filled with the chintamani. So this is so beautiful shloka. Chintamani prakara sadhmashu kalpa-vriksha lakshavruteshu surabhirabhipalayantam Lakshmi sahasra satasambrama sevyamanam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajam. A very beautiful shloka. Can I request any devotees to read translation and purport, please?
Hare Krishna, may I? Sorry, Usha Mataji, please go ahead.
Sanchita Mataji.
Sorry, Sanchita Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, the first progenitor, who is tending the cows, yielding all desire, in abode built with spiritual gems, surrounded by millions of purpose trees, always served with great reverence and affection by hundreds of thousands of Lakshmis or gopis. Purport: by the word chintamani is meant transcendental gem. Just as Maya builds this mundane universe with 5 material elements, so the spiritual Chit potency has built the spiritual world with transcendental gems. The Chintamani, who serves as material in the building of the abode of the Supreme Lord of Goloka, is far rarer and more agreeable entity than the philosopher's stone. The purpose tree yields only the fruit of piety, wealth, fulfillment, desire, and liberation. But the purpose tree in the abode of Krishna bestow innumerable fruits in the shape of checkered divine love. Kamadhenus, cows yielding the fulfillment of desire, give milk when they are milked, but the Kamadhenu of Goloka pour forth oceans of milk in the shape of fountain of love, showering transcendental bliss that does away with the hunger and the thirst of all pure devotees. The word Laksha and Sahasrashata signifies endless numbers. The word Sambhrama or Sadhara indicates being saturated with love. Here Lakshmi denotes Gopi. Adi Purusha means he who is the primeval Lord. ब्रह्म संहिता की जय श्री जीव गोस्वामी सदांत सरस्वती ठाकुर की जय. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So it is very easy, and I request devotees, you take turns to describe about Goloka Vrindavana. You are all elevated devotees. So possibly gopis, the Goloka Vrindavana, maybe sometimes we may see devotees come here. So you may be knowing very beautiful about Goloka. So kindly take a turn to explain these shlokas or purports and translations. Who would like to go first? There is no restrictions. It may be you can just one devotee's thoughts and explanations can overlap, but still you go on in your individual way. We would like to hear all of them. Sanchita Mataji, would you like to start, Mataji?
Sorry, Prabhu, there's background like too much going on. We have to leave in Pransh's lesson, so I couldn't turn on quickly. Prabhu, just summarizing that, like here, Lord Brahma is saying, I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is tending cows and yielding all, and he's the he manifests all these all the desires with kalpa-vriksha, chintamani's, and all around, like millions of chintamani trees, like we hear, like in Goloka Vrindavana, all the trees are wish fulfilling trees, and the chintamani gems, like the touchstones, they are called the transcendental gems, and with always served with great reverence and affection by hundreds and thousands of gopis. So Govinda, he is served by all the Lakshmis and gopis, millions of them in Golok Vrindavan, and we see the manifestation in Vrindavan as well. So with the 5 material, by the word of Chintamani, it's meant transcendental gem, that is like the touchstone. Just as Maya binds the mundane universe with 5 material elements, so the Chit potency has built the spiritual world with transcendental gems. Like, Maya, she takes care of the mundane universe. So the Chit potency or the consciousness, has built the material world of Chintamani, like the transcendental gems. And it serves as these are the building blocks of the abode of the Golak Dham. So it's how beautiful in if we compare with the bricks of this world, like the houses in this world, they're made with the bricks, the mundane bricks, but the Chintamani, the touchstones, they are the building blocks for the abode of the Lord. And of course, it's far rarer and than the entity of the philosopher's stone. Here we have like some people get a small stone and they think it's very precious, like there was a movie in Bengali called Parashpathar. So it was like a touchstone, like wherever he does, it becomes gold. Like, they one stone, they get so happy. And here in Golok Dham, it's each Chintamani stone, it's as the building blocks for the Golok Dham. So we can understand. And similarly, all the trees there, these are the, what is they called? Wish fulfilling trees. The trees that yield the pie, they are the wish fulfilling trees, the kalpa-vrikshas. So they can fulfill with wealth, fulfillment of desires and liberations. All the residents of the Golok Vrindavans, they're like, of course, they have so much piety to be there. But once they're there, all the wishes, like they are not fulfilled, like how we work so hard in this material world to fulfill our wishes, their wishes are fulfilled even by the kalpa-vrikshas all around them and the millions around surrounding. But the purpose of the tree in the Golok of abode of Krishna bestow innumerable fruits in the shape of divine love. But although these can fulfill all the desires like of wealth and liberation, but the main purpose, like the residents of Golok Vrindavan, it's expected them to use these trees, the kalpa-vrikshas, to like ask for the divine love of Radha and Krishna. And then it describes the beautiful place where Krishna, he tends the cows, where they give milk from the kamadhenus. The cows, here, so we see like the cows, the trees, they have the potency to fulfill the desire. So these are called the kamadhenus. But the kamadhenus of Golok pour, so of course they can fulfill the other desires. Again, it says like the trees, the kamadhenus of Goloka pour forth ocean of milk in the shape of fountain of love. Like the milk that is pouring, it provides the fountain of love, showering the transcendental bliss that quenches the thirst and hunger of the pure devotees. So the pure devotees who are there in the Nitya Seva of the Lord, Radha and Krishna, their desires are fulfilled by the milk, the fountain of milk from the Kamdhenu, which generates the love within the devotees. And here the word Laksha and Sahasra Shata signifies like endless numbers. So it's not like here if we get like some diamonds, some gold, a lot of wealth, and we think it's Lord. So, but Lord has got 6 opulence incomplete. So, whether wealth or whatever it is, it's incomplete. So, it's not one. It's Sahasra and Lakshas are like endless in numbers. And Sambrahma or Sadhara indicates like saturated with love. And with these entities, they have manifested in the Golok Vrindavan. They have the capacity to saturate one with pure transcendental love. And who are able to do this? Like they are by who are serving the Lord like that, they are the gopis or the Lakshmis, like affection of the hundreds of thousands of gopis and Lakshmis. And I mean, they have got this fortune to be serving the Lord. Like we see, we see this world is a perverted reflection of the Goloka Vrindavana. So here, of course, we have material things, but at the same time, we have Vrindavan Dham and the other different Saket Dham, Ayodhya Dham, and different dhams. So here we see Vrindavan as a dham where Krishna came to do his pastimes, and the gopis, how beautifully, and the gopas, they served Krishna in tending cows, making, churning butter from milk, and like serving the Lord with the pastimes and mischiefs and everything. So that's Lord came to show us that happens all the time in his Nitya Seva in Golok Vrindavan. That's my understanding, Prabhu. But sorry, I was not prepared, so not in very nice way. But yeah, I tried. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Mataji, if you spoke this without preparation, what would it be if you prepared it? It would be just amazing. Wow.
Okay, so beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Any other comments? Jai Mataji. You want to describe Mataji more?
Oh my God. No, I can't at all, Prabhuji. All I was thinking though, there were few things that were just coming to my mind. I'm no way a speaker like Sanchita Mataji, but things that were coming to my mind was somewhere, I think in one of the prayers, this picture you have put is so beautiful, Prabhuji. It's just amazing.
It's ChatGPT.
Oh gosh, yeah, look at that. Wow. But yeah, sorry. So I was thinking the chintamani. So I think in one of the prayers, it might be in Bhagavatam, Brahmaji's prayers or whose prayers, where the chintamani, that he is looking and he is praying, and the Lord is wearing that in round his neck one jewel. Just one alone chintamani jewel is like unbelievable. Like it's got no value to it. That's how much, and as Mataji said, the opulence of Lord Krishna. One of them is that. So that chintamani, and then the kalpataru. So I was thinking of the devotees as well, because we call them like the kalpataru bhyascha kripa sindhu. So they are like they are the wish fulfilling trees, and in Krishna's abode, the wish fulfilling tree not only gives them all the things that they desire, it gives them immense love. What's all this?
Sorry, Mataji.
So I was just thinking that the kalpa tree not only gives them a lot of wealth and fulfills all their desires, but it gives them a lot of fruits in the shape of love, like the devotees do. So we call that prayer Vanchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyayevacha. So that's my understanding of this. And then the cow, kamadhenu cows, and it's pouring milk. This cow came from the churning of the milk ocean, wasn't it? Something like that. And it gives milk, endless amount of milk, which is full of love. And because the devotees, because in Vaikuntha Loka, all the devotees who are there are like Dasa Bhava. They don't need to worry about anything, because the Lord fulfills everything, gives them everything. So they just serve the Lord, but all their wishes are filled by lots of things that the Lord gives. And one of them is the milk as well, which pours them with so much love. And it quenches all their hunger and thirst, because they are there to serve in that Golak Vaikuntha Dham, rather Golok Dham. And then all the gopis, so Mataji mentioned all the nityas are there, and they're forever serving. And I don't know much, Prabhuji. I'm so sorry. I'm not good at this.
Thank you, Mataji. You did explain very beautifully. Thank you so much, Mataji. Okay, any other comments, dear devotees? Meena Mataji, you want to describe about Goloka Vrindavana, Mataji?
No, yes, because both Mataji has explained so nicely and, said everything so nicely. So, it's just, I don't know what other words I can use, but I think all of what Mataji has said. Yeah, so it's the different than whatever, Golaka. I cannot even, there's Krishna, there's God is there. So there is no any anxiety or anything. So everything is even cow, tree, everybody is happy, as you can see, except how described. So, yeah.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah, because even the cow sounding the milk is and I just mentioned here so nicely. Making the shape of the fountain of loving. So because they are also loving, so doing that, the cow giving this milk is also loving things. And so, yeah, sorry. You're talking something, you're saying something, Prabhuji.
No, Mataji.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I was just noticing that the colors of all the plants, the flowers, it must be amazing there, not limited to what we find here. Obviously, over here in material world, it's full of pollution and everything. But over there, the colors must be so unbelievable. So many different colors, not just, red and orange and white and those kind of colors. It must be unbelievable number of colors over there.
Yes, Mataji. Mandara Kunda Kurot Palachampakana. So these are, it is described. Let me just bring that one. So devotees also relate that shloka. Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, Chapter 15. The shloka goes like this. Mandara Kunda Kurvot Palachampakarna Punnaganaga Vakulambuja Parijataham Gandhe Chite Tulusika Bharanena Tasya Yastim Tapahasu Manaso Bahumanayanti. So this is Mandara Kunda Kurvot Palachampakarna. Mandara flowers, they're all white, reddish color. Kunda flowers, white color. And Kuraba, Utpala, Champaka, and Arna, Punnaga, Naga, Bakula, Ambuja, Parijata. So many different kinds of flowers are described here. And they have got different fragrance and different color. And they're all, even though that many beautiful flowers are there, Gandhe Chite Tulasika Bharanena Tasya Yastin Tapahasu Manasu Bahumanayanti. All flowers, they're always adore Tulsi the Maharani there. Because Tulsi has gone through tapaha. Yasmin tapaha sumanaso bahumanayanti. They all bahumanayanti. So much of respect and glorify Tulsi Maharani. Very beautiful. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, small question is okay to ask.
Yes, Mataji.
So this gopi are in Wakeful planet, and they when Krishna or when God wants to do the lila for earthly planet, they comes down as well with them, isn't it?
Yes, when Krishna comes to this earth, then even the planet of ये यथा भूयवर्तन्ते पुर्योः भगवतः प्रियाः, those dhammas also come down and manifested on the earth to make beautiful pastimes of Lord Krishna.
So the 9 lakhs cow, which Nandara, has that also come. Everything is from the Vaikuntha planet. Nand Maharaj, and they have so many cows. They are also part of the Vaikuntha planet.
Yes, Mataji. So it is when Lord comes, he comes with all his entourage and all his associates, especially when Krishna he comes as the complete personality, then all other incarnations also accompany him. When Krishna appears, Baladeva, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, and all other many of those at the time in Dwaraka they were all present, and also in the Goloka Vrindavana, like Yashodama, Nand Maharaj, and so many of the boys, Gopa boys, they're all accompanying Krishna. Everyone come. And also when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes here, Nityanand and all associates, and sometimes we see Nityanand Prabhu and his son, who is Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu, and some of them are, Advaita Acharya is Mahavishnu, like that. So they're all like the different entourage of the Lord, everyone come and along with his abode. When Radharani was mentioning that Krishna is speaking about we are going to appear on the earth, then Radharani said, I could not separate from Govardhana and Yamuna and all those which are in the Goloka Vrindavana. Then all the planet is going to come down. So Krishna says in the Brahma Mahapurana, he says that part. ये यथा भुवट्टन्ति पुर्योः भगवतः प्रियाः तास्तन्ति वैकुण्ठे तत्तत् लीलार्धमाधृताः. To perform Lord's pastimes, entire planet, it will come down.
And when Krishna complete his Leela, and when he wants to go back to go like okay, Vrindavan, all go with them. Giriraj is still there, isn't it? Is the still from when God came earthly planet still since there he is still there, isn't it?
Yes, still it is there. Yes, Mataji.
All other will go with him, like when he has complete his Leela.
So few things. When Krishna goes back to the abode of Goloka, what happens? These material things are there, but glory will be still something left. But glory will go along with. So Krishna Sudamopakate Dharma Then for the Dharma, Kalunasa Dushamesha Purana Kwadnoditaha. So Bhagavatam has appeared. When Krishna was there, so much of knowledge and dharma was properly established. And when Krishna goes back to his abode, Bhagavatam has appeared. In the similar way, not only those dharma, but all the opulences like the palaces, entourage, the happiness, and everything also the glory, it will go with Krishna. But still, some glories like now, devotees are there, they make that place glorify and make it most worshipable. Okay, this is for our materially embodied dehadaris. Otherwise, we do not have divine vision to see entirely as it is when Krishna was present. It is so beautiful. But we can see in the Goloka Vrindavana that is eternal. So here, when we are going to in the Sri Brahma Samhita, there are many of these descriptions. When you go, what I simply did here, okay, I took this one, a description of this paragraph, and then saying that please generate a high quality wallpaper with the description of Golok Vrindavan descriptions as below, and then I just copy and paste that paragraph, and then it generated very beautiful. And then I asked it, okay, I wanted very big to fit in the screen. So please extend this picture to fit wider screen for HD quality, and then it generated very nice picture, all high quality. And then I opened in this Chrome. It comes so beautiful. It is very easy. It takes you do not have to paint everything nicely nowadays with our hands. We can ask ChatGPT, use its services in Krishna services. Very beautiful. Okay, any other comments, dear devotees?
Prabhuji, I was just thinking very soon next year you might have chat GPT charity as well.
if, if it collects funds and give it to Krishna consciousness, it's so beautiful. And we need some kind of some of the people. It is very, if I use it in proper way, it is auspicious. Some people use it for to replace the people in the corporates. That is not good. If we can take this artificial intelligence to create more temples, to help the devotees, to increase the mood, Deva Krishna consciousness in the people.
It can generate everything, whatever you ask.
Yes, in the
Then,
it
then
will
in,
everything. Yes.
yeah, in the future it will be difficult to people like youngster or whatever getting job and everything because it's the whole thing done so much activity.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so that is under one point here again in the Vaikuntha plants, just comparing their Shri Rupini Yatra Shri Rupini Kunayati Charanara-vindam Leelambujena Harisadmani Mukta Dosham Samlakshate Spatika Kudya Upeta Heni Sammarjativa Yadanugrahani Anyatnaham. So there, goddess of fortune, they're having these lotus flowers in hand and then trying to cleanse those palaces, which are of made with the gems and gold like that. Shri Rupini Kurnayati Charanaravindam Leelambujena Harisadbhani Mukta Dhosha. There are no more sense gratification. Mukta Dhosha. Shri Rupini Kurnayati Charanaravindam Leelambujena. Leela Ambujena, having the lotus flower in her hand and then just it's twisting. Okay. So beautiful, we would say in the Krishna, little Krishna, the Putana when she was coming, but having a lotus flower in hand and walking come. But that is twisting the lotus flower. Shri Rupini Konaiti Charanaravindam Leelambujena Harisadmani Mukta Dhosha. Samlakshate Spatika Kudya Upeta Hemni Samadjati Vayaddanagrahani Anyatnaha. So this is Leelambujena Harisadhini Mukta Dhosha Samlakshate Spatika Kudya Upeta Hemni. Spatika Kudya. And it becomes visible, goddess of fortune, how Spatika Kudhyas, the walls with crystals, and in between the walls means there are bricks are there, and the in between here in this material it is cement and something like that that is used, but there it is gold is used to connect all these bricks. Bricks are all the jewels, such kind of walls, and goddess of fortune appearing like a sweeper to cleanse all these walls. And for what? There is no dust at all. But she appears. For what purpose? To receive the favor from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, to attract himself towards her. So this is goddess of fortunes. Shri Rupini Konayati Charana Ravindam Leelambujena Harisadmani Mukta Dosha. There are no more sense gratification. Mukta Dosha. Freed from all faults. संलक्ष्यते स्फटिककुड्यमुपेतहेनि सम्मार्जितेव यदनुग्रहणे. Get the mercy of the Lord. Anniyatnaha, she tries in all kinds of her services. This is, can I request Kyle Mataji to read this translation? Asha Mataji, you wanted to read? Kyle Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Your translation?
Yes.
What did you-
Translation, Mataji. We can't hear you, Mataji.
Yeah, yes. Yes. What kind of translation? Sorry.
English translation, Mataji. You wanted to read this?
The ladies in the Vikunta planets are the beautiful as goddess of fortune herself. Such transcendently beautiful ladies, their hands playing with lotus and their leg bangles, thinking and sometimes seen sweeping the mobbable walls where are abandoned in individuals with golden borders in order to receive the grace of supreme personality of Godhead.
Yes, thank you, Mataji. Very beautiful. So this is how the goddesses of fortunes, everyone whoever living in this abode of the Lord, Vaikuntha planets, all are goddess of fortunes. Okay, so that is how they serve the Lord. Wherever they're always serving to get to receive the grace of the Lord. Okay, and here in this Goloka Vrindavana, everything is chintamani prakara sadmashu kalpa-vriksha lakshavrtesu surabhirabi palayantam Lakshmi sahasra seta sambrama sevyamanam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajam. Very beautiful. Okay, any other comments? Asha Mataji, Usha Mataji, you wanted to add, Mataji?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. It's so beautiful to listen to the Gokula's description and everything. But I can't explain myself to the Mataji when he said that Goloka said that Krishna is the primary God. And what is that like? It's something about the Christians, all the gopis, how many that we can see. It's can't describable. So nice. Like when you see this, even though we can see the pictures, how beautiful Prabhu the Goloka. It just we can imagine. But when all the go cows and then gopis and then serving the Krishna, what is that mood they have? Even the bird, everybody can base that describing the Lord Krishna and then singing and shouting all about the Krishna. So it's so beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Prabhu.
Usually explain, Mataji. So just hearing, glorifying a little bit, that is sufficient. Even just by looking and uh, explaining a little bit. Look at that flower, so purple and green.
Yeah.
That itself, and they're all serving the Lord for the pleasure of Krishna.
Mm. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank
Even the little fly also, we can say that they said, I think they also just the Krishna's and then just glorifying the Krishna.
Yes.
So, thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
So who are eligible to go there, like from earthly planet, what they do in order to they can get that planet to serve Krishna? Or
So to go there to serve Krishna is like a Shuddhaha, Samdrushyaha, Santaha, Sarvabhutanuranjanaha, Yanti Anjasa Achyutapadam, Achyuta Priya Bandhavaha. So one must be with equal vision to all the living entities, no harming to other living entities. It doesn't matter even the mosquito also, unless it come and harm us. We do not touch its life. The Sarva Bhutanu Ranjanaha, one must be pleasing to all living entities, either enemies or the friends. One has to cultivate all the divine qualities within himself. And then how does that come? It is chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra 16 rounds, following regulative principles, following with the Vidhi Bhakti rules and regulations. Later on, gradually it will develop into Bhava Bhakti, automatically body will wake up early in the morning and participate in all the um, Mangala centers and devotional services. Later on, he also cultivates when he is dealing with other living entities, other people. Then with his amanena manadena kit trunadapi sunicena tarorapi sahishnuna amanena manadena kirtaniya sada harihi. So he will always appreciate others and he does not expect anything for himself. He does not expect any respect from anyone for himself. Amanitvam, adambhitvam. So this is again, one has to be very humble. Vidhyavare sampanne brahmane harigastini shuni chaiva swapake cha panditaha samadarshinaha. One side is he is studying the scriptures, learning and equipped with all the transcendental knowledge. And the other side, he is practically behaving like that as a devotee. But here, other things, tapasya, austerity, studying out the Vedas, charity, these are the separate limbs, but they are not essential. Essential thing is the bhakti, love, with love and devotion, engage himself in the service of the Lord with love, pure love. That is the highest qualification. And everything studying of the scriptures and charity, yajnas and danas, everything else, they are the angas, they are different limbs. This is jnanam paramaguhyam me yad vijnana samanvitam sa rahasyam tadangam cha gruhana gaditam maya. So Lord says to Brahma that jnanam paramaguhyam me yad vijnana samanvitam sa rahasyam, the secret, sa rahasyam tadangam cha, tad angam cha. Angam is different limbs of the main part. Main part is the secret. What is this? Love and devotion. Without any, this is ahaituki apratihata. This is the very highest thing. The most beautiful thing is the love towards Krishna. And then with that love, how it love can be exhibited? Through the service. Through the service. If I love my child, then what I do? I get a good dress and good food and good toys like that. Because I love Krishna, I love to serve his lotus feet, get nice fruit and then nice palatable dishes for him, nice dresses, decorate him very beautifully, and then distribute prasadam to everyone whenever Krishna's festivals are there. Yeah, likewise, we serve with so much of love. That is the highest thing. And then we do not discriminate other living entities also. We wanted to share our love with everyone as well. Okay, that is Sarva Bhutanu Ranjanaha. Then he is eligible. Yanti Anjasa Achyuta Padam. They will easily go to the Achyuta Padam, to the Goloka Vrindavana. Achyuta Priya Bandhavaha. In such a way, he will become very dear to Krishna. Priya Bandhavaha. Dearer, very dearer.
Thank you, Prabhu. So nicely explained. I wish we can get some quality from that. It really helps.
Yeah. One quality is the love. Love to Krishna. If we wanted to love Krishna, we need to know who Krishna is. Then once we know that Mamayvamsha Jivaloke, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. That's why where does it initially starts? We get the deities of Radha Krishna into our home. Then immediately we practically experience it every day. We wanted to change the dress and bathe them, decorate them, offer flowers, offer tulsi leaves, and then prepare nice palatable dishes, and then just give nice name to Radha and Krishna. So in such a way, every day we engage ourselves, the love automatically it sprouts. It is practically. And then we treat everyone, other living entities come. For example, a cat, a dog, a mosquito, a fly, so many things. We don't get any angry because of the love we have got towards Krishna. And we will all share with others. And how does that come? It comes from the jnana, knowledge from the scriptural point of view, what Krishna wanted, how Krishna is pleased. So Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, in the 12th chapter Bhakti Yoga, how he will be pleased. Adveshtaha sarvabhutanam. So likewise, if we act according to Krishna's instructions, automatically that is the eligibility, easy path to Goloka Vrindavana. Thank you, Mataji.
Okay.
Any other comments, dear devotees? Asha Mataji, Gauringi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you for everything. I use every day or Saturday, every Saturday, Sunday. Every time you talk about Krishna, about describe for Krishna, then we all always remember Krishna and Krishna's family, our everything describe Prabhuji. You describe. Thank you so much for. Unfortunately, I cannot understand all of words. So you give me the for me chat GPT. Yes, I translate that, then I can read later on. So nice for me, Prabhuji. That one is a very good for me, and I understood. You can explain about that. I realized that. Then thank you so much, Prabhuji, for that. Hare Krishna. That's it, Prabhuji. Cannot explain everything. Hari
Very
Bol.
beautiful, Mataji. So you are using ChatGPT to translate English into Nepali and read and relish. So beautiful. Excellent.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes. Now easy to, if I don't understand, then everything I uh, put there the copy,
Yeah,
then they explain from Nepali, so it's good for me, Prabhuji.
excellent.
Thank you for that, Prabhuji.
So beautiful, Mataji. You can ask in your own language to ChatGPT. You can type in the Nepali language and ask, can you please tell me this? It will answer you everything.
Yes, I wrote Roman in English Nepali. Then if I said please Nepali, please English, then they said English, please Nepali, everything. Then I translate, I copy to when you send that one today's job session. Then I copy, then I put the chat GPT, then they uh, accent to Nepali. So very easy to read, Prabhuji.
Very nice.
Yes, Prabhuji. Then today is going on this topic. I do understand, Prabhuji. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Very well.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Maybe that one made for me. Chat GPT, Prabhuji. Very easy.
Yes, soon you will be going to use very widely Mataji. So it is a very
Yes.
nice tool. You can ask anything, any problem in your home. My husband is coughing. What can I do? It will give the answers. You can ask in Nepali one. It will give answers in Nepali.
Okay.
I have to go to the shopping. I don't know where this item is available. ChatGPT. If you go to ChatGPT, I wanted this one. Just tell me where it is. It will give you answer. And I need some problem. I wanted to go to my son's home. How do I go? It will give the answers. So some
Okay.
you
Yeah,
have to
Prabhuji.
do everything. You do not have to ask anyone else. If you have got something in your mind, go on to ChatGPT and tell. It will tell you what you wanted to do, what you need to do, and it will give all the information for you readily available.
Yes, then they suggest for us if I can ask one question, then the chat GPT give me a suggestion. You do that, you do that,
Yes,
explain you like that. Don't don't force them like that.
yes,
Then I do understand, Prabhuji. Then you talk about my husband is coughing. So that one happened that also Prabhuji, he is very much coughing. Then we called the ambulance since Tuesday night. Then he coughing, but I requested GP. Then GP they sent paramedic doctor, but they said Friday. Yes, it was. It's the last Friday. Then they said it's okay. Yes, is everything okay? Then they went. After that, Monday and Tuesday, he's very cough. Then we call ambulance. Then ambulance came to said, "Is this chest infection again?" Then he had solo problem, probably. That's why he got many time is chest infection. Now he is getting better. He is on the hospital. So I'm going to today. Yesterday I haven't been nobody at home. That's why I called to him that he is okay. Cough is little bit go down. Then he had also throat scan. Uh, then he need to eat soft food. So getting better, Prabhuji. So I need you all of pray for him. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hope your Prabhuji is going to be well soon and then do all his activities now as usual normally by the mercy of the Lord. Hey, Lord's blessings and devotees' blessings. Everyone
Yes.
there with you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so just the concept is use ChatGPT for X as much efficiently as possible to serve our purposes.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Okay, so we shall let's try to recite this shloka Chintamani Prakara. Can I request all devotees to repeat line by line? Chintamani Prakara Sadmasu Kalpa-vriksha
चिन्तामणिप्रकर सुतमश कल्पवृक्ष
Lakshawruteshu Surabhirabipalayantam
लाक्षावृते सुरभि अभिफलपातम्
Lakshmi Sahasra Satasambrama Sevyamanam
लक्ष्मी सहस्रशतसेव्य
Brahma Sevyamanam
Govindamadipurusham Tamaham Bhajami.
गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं
Purusham
तमहं
Tamaham
भजामि
Bhajami.
Again. Chintamani Prakara Sadmasu Kalpa-vriksha
चिन्तामणि
Prakara
प्रकाशमस्य
Sadmasu
कल्पवृक्षः
Lakshawruteshu Surabhirabipalayantam
लक्षावृते सुरभिरभिपालयन्तम्
Lakshmi
Lakshmi Sahasra Satasambrama Sevyamanam
लक्ष्मी सहस्रशतसेव्यमानम्
Govindamadipurusham Tamaham Bhajami.
गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं
Tamaham
भजामि
Bhajami.
Once more. Chintamani Prakara Sadmasu Kalpa-vriksha
चिन्तामणि
Mani Prakara Sadmasu
कल्पवृक्षः
Lakshawruteshu Surabhirabipalayantam
लक्षावृते
Lakshawritesu
सुरभिरभिफलपालयन्तम्
Lakshmi Sahasra Satasambrama Sevyamanam
लक्ष्मी
Lakshmi
सहस्रशतसेव्यमानम्
Govindamadipurusham Tamaham Bhajami.
गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि
Very beautiful. Can I request devotees take a time to recite? And Jai Mataji, would you like to go first?
Oh, yes. Hare Krishna. Chintamani prakara sadmasu kalpa-vriksha lakshavriteshu surabhir abhipalayantam Lakshmi sahasrashata sambrama sevyamanam Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
So beautiful, Mataji. Very nice. Thank you so much. Okay, Usha Mataji, would you like to go?
Okay, Prabhu, yes, thank you. चिन्तामणि सकरसद्मसुकल्पवेषा लक्षावृतेषु सुरभिरभिपालयन्तम् लक्ष्मीसहस्रशतसम्भ्रम सेव्यमानम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. हरे कृष्ण.
Oh, nice. Thank you,
Thank you,
Mataji.
Prabhu.
Meena Mataji, please.
चिन्तामणि प्रकरसदमसु कल्पवृक्ष लक्ष्याविषु सुरभि अभिफलं यातं सब्रह्मा सेवयानं गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Gaurangi Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Okay. चिन्तामणि प्रकरसद्यसुकल्पवृक्षा लज्जावृतेषु सुरभिरभिपालयन्तं लक्ष्मीसहस्रशतसम्भ्रमसेव्यमानं गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि.
So good. Thank you, Mataji. Asha Mataji, please.
I can try, Prabhu. चिन्तामणिप्रक्रसत्मासु कल्पवृक्षा लक्षावृक्षेषु सुरभिरभिपालयन्तम् लक्ष्मीशकश्च सदसम्भ्रम सेव्यमानं गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Kyle Mataji, would you like to try?
Prabhuji, I will try next time. I'm not good at singing.
It's not singing. Just repeat line by line. Mataji, you want me to repeat line by line? Chintamani
Mani paru, Sindhamani
prakara
parukara
sadmashu
sadmadu kalpa-vriksha
lakshavruteshu
laksha viretsu
surbhirabhipalayantam
durvivapalabdam
Lakshmi
Lakshmi sharaksha
Sahasra
Sarasha
Sahasra
Sarashtra
Lakshmi Sahasra
Lakshmi Sharasra
Sahasra
Sagashra
Tata Sambrama Sevyamanam
Sambravashayana Shavam
Tata Sambrama Sevyamanam
Prava Shamya Shevanam
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Govindadi Prosham Tam Hadibavi
Govindam
Govindam
Adi Purusham
Adipurusham
Tamaham
Tamaham
Bhajami
Bhajami
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Govindadi Purusham Davama Bhavamavi
Bhajami.
Bhajami. Thank you, Prabhuji, for teaching.
Very nice, Mataji. So just when we come regularly, this
Yeah,
will become more and more familiar, and then we will learn these sound vibrations, and
yeah,
then relish.
yes, ma'am. Yes, Prabhuji. Next time I will do. Yeah.
Good, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay, any other devotees wanted to recite this shloka? Okay, that is, I think everyone has taken it, and Sanchita Mataji is just listening. Okay, that is chintamani prakara sadbhushu kalpa-vriksha laksha-vruteshu surabhirabhipalayantam Lakshmi sahasra satasam Brahma sevyamanam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. I request all devotees kindly try to learn this shloka and relish, and then you can practice next Saturday morning without looking. Okay, just a try, not compulsory, not mandatory, no force. It is love and practice and enjoyment. In that mood, okay, try to go with that love. Okay, so that's where we stop our session for today. And then if you're all happy, we shall conclude and continue with further japa. Unless you have got any questions or you want to share anything else, kindly do so. Hare Krishna. Okay, so we shall conclude.
Yes.
One
Let's unmute and say three loud Haribol to Prabhu.
Sorry, Mataji.
No, I'm saying three loud Haribol to you, Prabhu. Haribol.
Haribo. Haribo.
Haribo. Haribo.
Haribo.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So nice
Thank you
session.
so much, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. All the best
Thank
of
you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
all the best to Gurudev. So much. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa
Sindhuvaiva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namo.
Vaishnavebhyo namo namah.
Ananta Koti Vaishnavind ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Jai Shri Krishna.